Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking about Nykaa's newly launched Gourmand collection. I have got all three of those fragrances. Now I will tell you the detailed review about them and you have to decide whether you have to purchase it or not. I will tell you exactly how the fragrance smells like. Before starting, I want to show the eyeshadow which I've done. I am liking it on the screen. I don't know how it's coming on camera, but I want to show you that how beautifully I have blended all the colors and I'm loving it. The way I have done my eyes, I am finding it commendable because I have beautifully mixed all the colors, you can see. Okay, that was it. Now we will be talking about packaging. It comes in a very sturdy cardboard packaging which is very safe and leak proof and keep your product intact. So let's open this. It's a glass packaging. It looks very opulent, sophisticated and very stylish and also leak proof, which is very tight and difficult. Yeah, this is what the cap looks like. Nice. And you can see the nozzle, it's completely metallic. The notes of this fragrance, the top notes is vanilla, bergamot and pear. Heart note is floral, vetiver and jasmine, and the base comes with vanilla and woody. Now let's try this fragrance. So now I'll define this fragrance. This fragrance says that it is vanilla drip and it comes from the Gourmand collection, which is slightly true. It is not completely gourmand because the initial notes of this fragrance is vanilla, bergamot and pear. Bergamot and pear when amalgamated, giving this fragrance a very fresh and clean vibe, which is not into the gourmandish touch. But when in the background of this fragrance there is a hint of vanilla coming in, and that vanilla is adding warmth and creaminess to this fragrance. The vanillic element or the vanilla notes, it's very subtle. In the background it is giving the warmth and softness and that creaminess, but in the background it is not predominant. As the fragrance moves to its heart, it gets a lot of floral and earthy elements to it, which makes it very powdery and very comfortable to wear as well. So the name of the fragrance is vanilla drip, but it, again I'm mentioning it is on the very fresh and clean side, but vanilla is also working in the background. If you are thinking that this would be similar to Plum Vanilla vibes, and you might be thinking that it would be similar to Victoria's Secret's Bare Vanilla, so it's not similar to either of them. When it comes to Plum Vanilla vibes, I hate that fragrance. I hate the way that fragrance smells like. It makes me nauseatic. And then when it comes to Victoria's Bare Vanilla, so that is very light form of vanilla. It's not like very irritating. They have made that vanilla on a very subtle and softer side. Victoria's Secret vanilla is good, but that is not long lasting, I would say. Like in generic words, if I have to tell you that what this fragrance exactly smells like, then just imagine you are enjoying your bathtub and there is a soap all around you, and there you are enjoying a vanilla cupcake. So you are getting the soapiness also, at the same time you're getting sweetness also. It is a beautiful amalgamation of fresh and clean fragrance. It is soapy, it is powdery, it is floral, it is sweet, it is vanillic. I am going to love this, and it is not irritating like Plum Vanilla vibes, as I've told you earlier. So on a concluding note, reason why Nykaa kept this fragrance in the Gourmand collection is simply being this fragrance is very evolving. It evolved quite late, and by the late time it gives the predominant vanillic notes which make it smells like a cupcake. So in short, it's a very beautiful combination or very beautiful amalgamation of fresh and clean scent with gourmandish vibes. This fragrance retails for rupees 899, and in this fragrance you get 30 ml of quantity, which is worth by as per the fragrance, because the fragrance is very evolving, it is very beautiful. So for my point of view, I love this fragrance and I want you to try this too. If you are looking for this, then do buy this fragrance, you'll love it too. So the next fragrance from the Nykaa's Gourmand collection is Nykaa's Cherry Bomb. It's in a very beautiful packaging as I've mentioned earlier, but I truly love the color of this bottle. It is very beautiful and very elegant. So let us know about the fragrance. Mhm. A lot is going with this fragrance. Before diving in with this fragrance, I want to let you know that although Nykaa claims that this is from their Gourmand collection, but this fragrance is not truly gourmand. It's actually a mix of fresh and clean scent, which is very well amalgamated with gourmandish touch, but leaning more towards fresh and clean vibe. The top note of this fragrance is cherry, raspberry and bergamot, and yes, you can clearly smell the cherry and raspberry in the beginning. It's bright, juicy and little playful. It gives such a happy and lively vibe, which I love about it. Now I'll be honest with you, I personally don't like rose in my fragrances because they can be too floral and heavy sometimes. But the way Nykaa has used rose here, it is just beautiful. It is very soft, it is very elegant and blended so perfectly. It doesn't stand out on its own. It's just melt into whole fragrance. Give it a very vivid opulence and diversity to this fragrance, which is very subtle, mesmerizing and very sensual as well. Then the base notes of tonka, musk and sandalwood comes in. This is the time when fragrance starts feeling creamy and smooth. The tonka which is present in it is not so overpowering. It is just adding a slight sweetness to the fragrance. Overall, it's a beautiful balance of fresh, fruity and gourmandish notes, but I will not say it a true gourmand because it is more of a clean scent with a gourmand twist. That gourmand has a punch, but it is not so overpowering to call it a true gourmand. Now we talk about its longevity and projection. So it lasts for about 3 to 4 hours. We cannot expect much from it because it feels like it's disappearing as well. And don't expect that when you leave it will going to leave a trail behind you, nothing like that. But when a person is going to come nearby you or they hug you, they can get to know that yes, you are wearing something beautiful. But otherwise it doesn't project much. It has a very average projection, but yeah, it's a long lasting fragrances. I won't mind reapplying it. It's perfect for those who love fragrances which are not too sweet and not too heavy, just subtle, powdery and light. If you're looking something graceful for your formal meetings, parties or even a daily wear, this one is a lovely pick for you. Now the next fragrance and the last fragrance of our Nykaa's Gourmand collection is Nykaa's Caramel Eclair, and I'll be reviewing this fragrance. So let's open the packaging. We'll give it a spray. Oh my god, it's I am surprised. It's such a beautiful fragrance. This fragrance smells like stepping into a very cozy bakery shop. It is warm, creamy, smooth and extremely scrumptious. The opening has that strong and crisp macadamia vibe, which is absolutely like a Dove macadamia scrub, if you know that. That scrub smells exactly like this fragrance, but only the initial part. This fragrance is very delicate. It's sweet, nutty and rich. Like a caramel is dripping over a cupcake with a swirl of white chocolate. It smells exactly like that. It's very chocolatey, very creamy, very sugary and a dessert-like scent. If you are someone who don't like chocolate or gourmand-like fragrances, you should avoid this fragrance because it can give you a headache. And also, even though you love these chocolate and gourmandish fragrances, Still, I'll suggest that if you're going out for some long travel or for some long drive, you tend to avoid this fragrance, because if you are suffering from a motion sickness, the case may be, if you are suffering from motion sickness and if in case you carry this fragrance, then it can make it more worse. And if we talk about longevity and projection of this fragrance, then this fragrance offers the very beautiful longevity of about 4 to 5 hours and a very good projection as well, with the hint of caramel in the scent. For me, it's going to be the perfect winter fragrance. I can already imagine wearing it while sipping my hot chocolate in front of the heater. That is going to be heaven for me. So that's all for today's video. If you found this video helpful, then show me some love by liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. And if you have any feedback, then please drop them down in the comment section. I'm surely going to give it a view and will implement it for my future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share and subscribe.